Hey guys, Fifa here, and wanted this 85 rated Arsenal Leno player review. This is one of the new transfer cards with him moving from the Bundesliga to the Premier League. This card was requested by a viewer, so if you'd like to see any player reviews, please just leave a comment in the comment section below. Surprisingly, I've never actually used Leno before, and he was one of my favourite goalkeepers a few FIFAs back, so I was looking forward to playing with him to see how he'd perform. Anyway, as you can see on the screen, this is the team I started him in. It's the same team I used for my new review. If you're interested in that video, it should be up on my channel. So, Leno of course played in goal, Bellerin, Koscielny, Nacho Fernandez and Gary in defence, Kovacic, Sal and Santi Cazorla in midfield, with Inui, Williams and Camero in attacking positions. Leno is 6'3", with traditional save technique, is right-footed and has a 4-star weak foot and 1-star skill moves. I used him with basic and cat chemistry styles, and for me, I didn't see a massive difference between the two. So, moving to the in-game clips, I'll start with his positives, the first one being his diving. Although it's his joint highest stat on the card, I didn't really expect a lot from it, as recently I've been using a lot of keepers with high 80s and even 90s diving. However, I was surprised at how good his diving was. He dives really well and has a great coverage of the goal, in order to stop the ball from going in. He often likes to save using both hands due to him having the traditional save technique, meaning he gets good contact with the ball when making the save. As I've just mentioned his diving, I'll also quickly talk about his height here, as this for me contributes to his diving. At 6'3", for me Leno isn't hindered by his height in terms of reach. I find that some keepers 6'2" and smaller do struggle more than other keepers to reach some shots, mainly those aimed towards the top and bottom corners, but for me this wasn't an issue with Leno. Next is reflexes, which overall are good. Although it's only rated at 83, he actually managed to make some great reaction saves. Now he's not going to repeatedly make any insane saves from 3 to 4 yards out, like Lloris or De Gea, but I did notice that for most shots, he actually transitions into the dive animation very quickly after the shot has been taken, allowing him to make a lot of saves from all distances. However, the best thing for me about this card was his positioning. I think I only conceded one long shot from Team Season Dele Alli, but even then, Leno had a decent diving animation, so I think most keepers would have struggled to save the shot. I noticed that in games when Leno dived to make the save, he really didn't need to move much from his initial starting position, and for me this shows how good it actually was, as he always seemed to be in the right place. The next positive is his distribution. Although he doesn't have the long throw trait, his throwing was decent enough to get close to the halfway line before dropping. However, kicking was the best part of his distribution for me. He has a great overall kicking ability that is accurate and powerful. I managed to start up some counter attacks which led to some decent chances on goal by kicking the ball out of Leno's hands deep into my opponent's half. The final positive was his 4-star weak foot. This is something a lot of keepers don't have, and it can be more important than it seems. His kicking on his weaker side should most of the time just be as good as his stronger foot, especially if you're passing it out under pressure. You don't have to worry about inaccurate passes coming from his left foot. Now onto the negatives, the first one being his handling. Although from time to time he does hang on to some decent shots, overall it was a slight negative of the card. He often chose to push away shots rather than hang on to the ball. This happens from all distances, which can be frustrating as he does occasionally give away easy corners. However, a positive aspect of this is that he does push the ball away from danger, meaning that Leno doesn't allow many second chances. The final negative was his speed. Like I previously said with his handling, there are times when he rushes out well to make the save, but I've also conceded some goals that for me are due to him being on the slower side for a goalkeeper, with 46 speed. I mainly noticed this from crosses when he wasn't fast enough to properly reposition himself, resulting in Leno not being able to make the save on the ball. So overall, I'm going to give 85 Leno an 8.5 out of 10. He's a great option for a Premier League keeper. If you don't want to pay out for De Gea, I'd recommend giving this card a try out. Apart from his handling, which can be inconsistent at times, and his speed, which can let him down against crosses, he was a good goalkeeper, who faced a lot of shots and didn't allow that many past him. I was really surprised as to how well he played, since I've been using all these special cards with incredible stats, but Leno does stack up well against them, and he will perform in your team. Also, he doesn't have the saves with feet trait, which for some people is an instant put off. But for a while now, I've noticed that I don't regularly face low-driven shots like I did towards the beginning of FIFA 18, so for me, this is no longer as much of an issue. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. And to request any future content, please leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to reply.